67% of marketers attributed an increase of their sales due to their marketing strategy, and at the same time only 64% of them has their strategy documented. Another 66% walking around in the dark, mixing everything up. My name is Maria, this is Digital Gale, and let's learn how to start digital marketing strategy that get results. So, step 1, determine your customer base. I know that this sounds very easy, but there is not much of you who actually doing that, and you definitely should at least try to check personal accounts on social media, personal accounts of your customers, of your orders. That's very important because you have to understand tone of voice they're using, their needs, their behaviors, etc., etc. Just observe it, and don't forget to evaluate your customers so you would know how much budget you have to spend on each of them. And of course, define customer channel preference because it's very important not to spend money on the channel that your customers doesn't use. Step 2, understand customer pain points. It's better to understand their needs, walk a mile in their shoes just to know what to sell. Or it's actually also useful if you would understand that your product is not for target audience that you sought, because your product solve another needs, solve another problems. So it's very important to connect pain points and target audience and your product. Your product has to solve your customers' needs. I know that it sounds very obvious, but still a lot of marketers forget about that. After that, craft a value proposition. Address customer pain points and clearly express the benefit of your product or service brings to your target audience. And please be clear, because I know that a lot of you like very difficult but very beautiful talks and trying to solve their products, their services in beauty difficult way. No, just be clear. That's the main tool to sales. And don't forget to display your value proposition on your website, on your social media, because this is your online face and your customer has to see what kind of value your product have from the first view they would take on you. So please do that. After that, determine how much business you want to generate, because if you wouldn't know that, you wouldn't know how much budget you have to spend. It wouldn't be impossible to evaluate your current and future position, and of course to go somewhere you have to understand where you are. You have to set up some goals, and you have to have at least one or two core goals, main goals, and 3-5 supporting goals. Not more. More goals will distract you. Determine means to reach the goals. Create a long-term path to follow the future growth opportunities. Uh, Fifth step, align your internal growth strategy with your lead strategy. Don't forget that businesses change and market changes, and you has to grow at the same time as that market changes. You have to predict how you will get your leads, your clients in time, and you have to educate yourself and build an internal growth strategy at the same time as you grow lead strategy. Sixth point, evaluate digital marketing instruments. It involves a lot of them and different instruments close different needs. There is not just SEO, SMM, social media. Don't forget about PPC, content marketing, email marketing. Yes, it still it still lives, and also now you can use push-ups and apps, etc., etc. Don't forget about video ads. It's very popular now. Landing pages, serial landing pages, call to action instruments, digital marketing, automation, backlinks, etc., etc. There is a lot, and please use them. As of 2019, companies now allocate 42% of their marketing budget to digital marketing. So, seventh step, set up your budget. You have to understand how much you're gonna spend on each channel, or that all would be mixed up. And here's simple strategy I highly recommend. Spend 70% of your budget on events that you already know are effective, with the remaining 20% focusing on safe new options and only 10% on external channels, because I know that some new channels sounds very promising, but still you don't know how it works. So don't be too excited. And there is another tip. 47% of budget should focus on SEO and SEM. That's very important. And the last step, give it your all. Jump in with both feet, and be ready that your digital marketing strategy gonna change in time, because it has to be changed, because it has to be your own personal strategy. Don't try to use something that someone else used from start to finish. It wouldn't work, because you have your own company, you have your own target audience, you have your own size of market that you're gonna reach, your own value proposition. So just be ready. It would be okay, but it would be okay in time. So to finish, let's repeat each step. Step 1, determine your customer base. Step 2, understand customer pain points. Step 3, craft a value proposition. Step 4, determine how much business you want to generate. Step 5. Uh, Learn your internal growth strategy with your lead strategy. Step 6. Evaluate digital marketing instruments. Step 7. Set your budget. And last, 8th step, give it your all. So stay with us, be lucky, twist your sales, and we're gonna come back to you with very useful information very soon. Follow us and have a good night. Bye.